In this world, there are three kinds of people. There are sheep, there are shepherds, and the wolves. Most of us are sheep. Sheep are succulent, their blood is tangy on the lips. All they need is something to follow and they will be herded. The herding itself is such a simplistic task that even a dog can be trained to do it. And if the dog can herd, then certainly a wolf can. The shepherd protects the sheep, and who knows why, it's probably on accident. But this is of course irrelevant to us because there are no shepherds in Call of Duty, or any online multiplayer for that matter. Nobody cares about you. You're just colorful letters and a character animation on a screen. You are less than a stranger, you're barely human to them. Now it is true that people may in fact go out of their way to save or spare the life of something less than human, be it a dog or some other walking roadkill. But that is the point that I'm trying to make to you, is you are less than roadkill to strangers you play war with online. And why should they or you or I care or feel guilt for the sins and the evil committed in the confines of this game, when it is, at the end of the day, after all, in fact, truly just a game? Or so they say. I do believe there is a special spot reserved in hell for those of us who used at length, excelled with, and enjoyed one-man army danger close noob tubes in Modern Warfare 2. You know who you are. These worlds that we run to in an effort to escape our own reality, these worlds are in fact colder, and at this juncture more brutal than the reality we run from. And we revel in it because we love brutality. We want to be choked and slapped and fucked on the floor. Without the shepherds, the wolves run free, unhindered, and fear a nothing, and they feast on the sheep who cry out in the night as their skin is torn through and the wolf eats everything. The wolf chews the lamb fat like bubblegum, it gnaws at the brain tissue, licks the oils from the skin, drinks the blood, and only the wolf has teeth that can tear through even muscle, ingesting the cellular magnificence and growing from it. The wolf stalks the night, looking to feed. The sheep are not alive to him, and what is unprecedented in this game is that the wolf is not alive to the sheep either. The opinions of the sheep are irrelevant. The wolf does not seek their acceptance or their love, only their blood and the blood of their ancestors and the sheeply successors that they may have. And you, the player, an existence within the gaming world where the sheep are abundant, nay, infinite, and the wolves are fat and greedy, you must now choose your path, the path that you will walk. You are born a sheep, and when you first pick up the game, you are reborn a sheep, but the power is within you. The wolf resides in all of us, choked by 1,000 leashes, chained to the walls of our mind and heart and morality, and what is acceptable and what is frightening. Every day the wolf gnashes and thrashes and within us, growling, roaring with the rage and the rage of a demigod beast that has never known freedom. And if it is your intention to seek power and glory and satisfaction in the form of 10 KDs and score streaks and nuclear medals, you must let that vicious animal off of its leash, and this is a dangerous path to take. Make no mistake, for a wolf can only be chained once, and if it is let free, it will reign over whatever it can, including you, until it is put down. The wolf will consume you from the inside out. It will feast on you and tear you open, and upon digesting you, your tissue, your cells, and the blood in your brains, you will evaporate into the wolf and become one. Suddenly you are the wolf and the wolf is you, but understand that it is a choice you must make, and it is a path that collapses in fire and landslide behind you as you walk it. You must choose wolfdom, and if your testicles are too far up your tummy, as is the case with most people, then by all means remain a sheep. But do not cry and do not complain and do not beg for mercy when the former sheep, upon unlocking the inner wolf, returns to the herd of his once fellow sheeplings and feasts on their entrails as a wolf should feast on sheep and as a man feasts on chocolate. But we here in the universe of Call of Duty are faced with a mounting crisis. The sheep are in a state of chaos, for the gods of Call of Duty, be it Treyarch or Infinity Ward, have engaged in a heavy and successful effort to empower the sheep. To empower an organism that does not understand power, cannot wield power, but wear it. Wear it as they wear wool, and with most communication cut off and the senses diminished over the platforms of machines operating thousands of miles apart, the sheep can no longer be herded by shepherd or dog or wolf. They are soaked in power and run rampant with it, not knowing where to go, not knowing where to sleep, not knowing where they even want to go or sleep, not knowing what to do with the power dripping from their wool coats. They run in every direction of the fields and forests with explosives strapped to their backs, destroying trees in the way of life, and not even I, Batman, the most powerful wolf the world has ever seen. Not even I know how to cope with or conquer or maintain or restore order to 10 million sheep running in 10 million different directions with 10 million different superpowers, be it the ability to teleport or explode or dodge bullets or become invisible. To try something and fail and try the exact same thing again is called insanity. In Call of Duty, a sheep can do the exact same thing 5 times over, fail the first 3 times, and succeed the last 2. The game itself is defined by insanity. The sheep has no control over its life, no say in whether it feeds and succeeds or if the wolf does. The wolf has control, it can shape its destiny, but it is not easy, it is a fight. And as a wolf in this game, you must cope with what is unprecedented for wolves, and that is an empowered sheep with no direction but an equal amount of 1 part stupidity and 1 part pathetic. I chose the wolf life, and now I hunt, and that is what you see here in this gameplay. The taming of chaos, the attempted restoration of order in the universe so a wolf can herd the sheep into a pen and feast on them regularly with little effort. And the sheep will at least know their place. These are wild animals, and I run them through with a shotgun, and I invite you to join me in this glorious struggle. May the wolf force be with us all, and may we form the most ultimate wolf pack the world has ever seen. Please remember to hit that thumbs up button if you love wolf pussy. The Facebook link is down below. You should go like that shit too. This is Batman, signing out.
Objective parameters obtained. Well done.